Hello, you are welcome to Olives. In this video, I will share with you how to make this simple free dress featuring a collar, a polo placket, a shirt, and also a pocket. This is a part 2, so if you are yet to watch the first part, the link is in the description box. Do stay tuned and let's get right into this video. So I'm going to be using this for the pocket. I'll fold it into two and cut. I'm going to use a bias to finish the edge of the pocket. So the easiest way to find your bias is doing this diagonally. Okay, just do like this. So this is the grain, so across the grain, so across the grain, across the grain. So check out whatever I have here. I have about say 9, so I'm going to use 1.5 inch. The beginning has to be about 9 or 9.5 excess here, so it's going to be here and here. Mark this way and then mark out 1.5 inch. Now mark another 1.5. That'll be for the second pocket. So this is my bias and this is my pocket. We are going to work along this part. We'll start with the right side of the bias, but from the wrong side of the pocket. Okay, I'm going to place it this way. I'm going to make sure that I have at least an excess above and also below. So I'll place it this way. I'm stitching with 1 cm. I'm going to trim off excess. So we'll notch nicely. Okay, so now turn over to the right side. I'm not going to turn like this. Okay, I'm going to bind it. So I have my allowance. The allowance will go into the bias. I'll fold the edge of the bias and then fold onto the excess. That's the allowance that I used to stitch. Okay, the one I trimmed. I'm going to place it this way. Just follow, and then that is how I'm going to top stitch. Now that I'm done with this, okay, I'll need my board. Okay, so I'm going to put it this way. Make sure I follow the edge of the pocket like this. Follow the edge of the board and then press around. So you're going to press this way. This side, you're just going to press and end here. Don't press in. Okay, and then also do same here. Just press. Let the edge be your guideline. Okay, so you press round. After pressing, this is what I have, and this is the right side. Okay, I'm just going to take this out. Now grab my front. My guideline is going to be my waist. I've notched it, so it's going to be my waist and my hip. I've already folded my allowance in right, and we know that the hip is here and the pocket edge is right on this edge as well. I'm just going to pin this down and also adjust this side. It has to start from the waistline. Part of the pocket will enter the seam allowance, so I have 1/2 inch here and here. So after getting all the necessary points, just need to pin it down. I've stitched round. I'm just going to tuck here down. Have our pocket. I've also fixed my polo placket. We've done that already on the channel. I will link it in the description. So the next thing I'm going to do is join the shoulders together. I have my back here. That's the right side. So we are going to work on the sleeve. I would measure just the back. So I have about 8 1/4. Okay, that is what we are going to use. So this measurement minus 1/2 inch, which is the seam allowance, will be 7 3/4, right? So for the sleeve, I'll draw in my starting point. Right from the starting point, I'll mark 3 1/2, and then the length of my sleeve, which is 6 inches plus 1/2 inch, that is to join the sleeve to the armhole, so that is 6 1/2. I'll use about 1 3/4 inch for my allowance. When we measure the back armhole, we had 8 1/4 inch, right? I'm going to take out the 1/2 inch allowance. I have 7 3/4. So I'm going to put my tape right at the corner here, the edge of my tape, and then tilt till I get to 7 3/4 right on the 3 1/2 inch line. So this is where 7 1/4 ends. I'm going to draw the diagonal line. I'll divide this distance into 3 equal parts. So I have here and then I have here. Above this point, I'll mark 1/2 inch. I'm going to grab my armhole curve. I'm going to make sure the armhole curve starts from the corner here, meets the 1/2 inch, and also meets this other point here. And for the front, I'm going to go in by 1/4 inch. Also follow the same process. There will be a slight difference. The back remains this way, and the front follows this 1/4 inch down to this point. And from here I can add my 1/2 inch allowance. So we need 8 1/4 inch. So I think that 8 1/4 inch ends here. On the hem, I'm going to use a total round arm measurement of 12. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. So right from here, I'll mark 6 inches. This line will go this way. I'm going to leave a little excess around here. This is just an excess. We'll trim it off later. Just like we did for the armhole of the dress, we are going to do the same thing. This is going to serve as the back and the front. Okay, so I'm just going to cut out the back shape. This is the back. We have a difference between the back and then the front side of the sleeve. This is how the sewing of the sleeve is going to be. We are going to fold this way. The 1 3/4 inch is too much, so I'm going to reduce the 1 3/4 by just 1/4 inch. Okay, the fold is going to be this way. So you fold here. After folding, then you fold once again. Whatever length of sleeve you want, you use it, but following this process is the same. Okay, so when I take it to the machine, I'll stitch 1/4 inch this way. Okay, have you seen? From the hem of the sleeve, I folded it once, and then now I'll fold it twice. So after folding twice, I'll stitch 1/4 inch along the edge, and after stitching that 1/4 inch, then I'll bring out the excess this way. So I'm going to have something like this, like a turn up. While sewing the turn up effect, you are going to be taking out about a total of 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/4 inch up here and down here will be out. So by the time that is away, I will have about 6 inches instead of 6.5. So I have folded into 2, and then I went ahead to stitch with 1/4 inch. This is how it looks like after stitching with 1/4 inch. So after that, you flip out your excess this way. You should have something like this, and any excess you have here, you just trim it off, so you have a nice shape. So this is how it looks like. Now I'm going to bring them together like this, and we know our allowance is 1/2 inch, right? So I'll go ahead and stitch 1/2 inch. This is how it looks, right? You can as well stitch straight, okay, without hemming. You can just stitch together with the allowance 1/2 inch, and then you fold your hem twice and stitch. That way you are going to have a round method. Okay, this is a flat method. There are 2 ways you can join this. You can either join it with the round method or the flat method. Okay, the flat method means you must have stitched the sleeve to the armhole of the dress, and then you join with your 1/2 inch throughout. That's the flat method. We are going to use the round method, so I'm going to stitch my 1/2 inch, then afterwards I will attach the sleeve to the armhole. I'm going to attach in such a way that I will leave space at the shoulder and then at the side, so when I send it to the knitting side, you'll be able to knitting the sides, the shoulder. I'll fold this way again from the notch and from the side to locate the front and then the back. So the lower one is going to be the front, and the outer one will be the back. You can as well have one notch on any of them, so you can differentiate one from the other. Okay, so now that I know that this is the front, I have to also locate the front of the dress, the part that will go to the front. So this is the front, and this is also the front. I'll put it inside this way, and then I'll match the seams and also match the notch of the sleeve to the seam of the shoulder. That is all. I'm going to grab stitch. So that is it. The final thing will be to work on the hem and then knitting round and also fix the collar. I hope you enjoyed watching and learning with me. If yes, give this video a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel and also get notified whenever there is a new video by clicking on the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching and also learning with me. I'll see you in the next one.